James, you're in North Riding. Good morning.
Morning, Clement.
Hi.
Clement, this is what we are listening to and what we are exposed to as a country is really disappointing. When you listen to these allegations, this expose that is coming out, I say whether General Mkhwanazi, the provincial commissioner in KZN, whether his allegations are wrong or right, at this point it doesn't matter. Where we find ourselves, that it has led to this expose, it just exposes how authorities have never been interested in changing people's lives. That you have got people like this Mkhwanazi, at one point was an acting chief of police. Now the whole of Ekurhuleni is managed by this person. The security of Ekurhuleni is managed by this person. The Imogens and all others that have been coming up. It just shows you why the country finds itself in the state that is in, the poor service delivery, everything, the corruption that has been left unattended, even when authorities knew about this. Now, this should say, I don't know what ANC is reading from this. Are they still going to continue with this cadre deployment? Because all this stems from cadre deployment. It is just sad and very sad. I just look at wonder if Ramaphosa does listen to this and say, what have we done to the country? What have we done? This is such a mess. We are inside. We actually wonder, how do we survive? How actually do we survive that we reach the next day, and the next day when you have police that are criminal, law enforcement that is involved in criminal activity? How do we survive?
Yeah. James in North Riding, thank you so much for your call. Here's some WhatsApps on 072 702 and 702.
Good day again, Clemson. Good day, 702 listeners. Clemson, this guy, did you have legal advice? Because he just implicated himself into more charges. There's soliciting a bribe, there's corruption, there's fraud with that document that he submitted purporting to be an MOU with the city. This guy, he should have really sought legal advice, or if he had legal advice, they dropped him. And we're not even at the body yet, the disposal of the body and tampering with the scene and murder. It's gonna go. I think the commission is gonna recommend for more charges to be added. Mozilla Israel.
Yeah, look, they did ask him. In fact, I think in the beginning, no lawyer was read into the record. I don't think he had actual lawyers like Mkhunu has. Mukai Toby there, who is a lawyer on record. I think he's got quote unquote a support staff. Yeah, I think that's what he has. Now, listen to this clip, right? This is what Julius Mkhwanazi said when he was on ENCA. And ENCA's reporter, Puleli Tswiti Jones, asked him, do you have a relationship with CAT Matlala? Listen to what he said.
What's your relationship with Vusi CAT Matlala?
I don't have a relationship with Vusi Matlala. We had an operation with the CAT VIP security. You see, it was a VIP guys. My team and those guys worked in the city when there was the state of the city. In that time, it was an approved plan. That was approved.
Did you hear that? So let's not get distracted because you see what he's doing there. He always wants to go and explain things that have got nothing to do with the question so that you are distracted. The first response is, I don't have a relationship with Vusi CAT Matlala. That interview was just 3 months ago. It's in September. Listen to what he says just 2 months later at the Madlanga Commission today when he's asked about Vusi CAT Matlala.
Have you ever received any money from Mr. Vusi Matlala, or him personally, directly, or any of his companies?
No, but
It's a yes or no.
The part just might be interesting.
no, let me say,
Okay, I'll allow you the but.
sometimes you give me money for petrol, or sometimes you borrow money from me. Say, "Ingamla mali petrol, can you give me 500 rand, 300 rand?" It's those monies. But we use, as I've said to you, we're beginning to be that close now.
The short answer is that you did get money from him for things like petrol, 500 rand here, 300 rand here for food.
Yes. There was a time where there was serious frustration on suspension coming. Remember, I was getting overtime and some benefits. Then it was difficult for me to buy food and feed the kids. And
Okay, so which is it? If you don't have a relationship with someone, how are they helping you feed your children? How are they giving you money for petrol? How are they helping you bury your siblings? How are they sending you 20,000 in May, 20,000 in June, 30,000 in December in the year 2022? If you don't have a relationship with them. And he's going to walk out of there scot-free and go enjoy a glass of beer, I bet you, tonight. Probably going to walk out chill because he knows nothing is going to happen. Even with what has been exposed today as lies.